Hey friends, let me try and step out into the quiet here. I'll be with all my friends, all the latest catches. But anyways, welcome back if you're new. My name is Tori. I am going to be doing a grocery haul today and maybe a bit of a meal plan. We are just kind of settling into our new digs here in Pennsylvania. We just moved here if you're new here. But we're from here, so we're very, aware of the area and all that Pennsylvania is because we love it here. But we definitely have been indulging in going out to eat and catching up with friends and family and things like that. So this week we're really trying to save some money. I have a grocery haul from Giant for you. Some of you are familiar with Giant. And I like a lot of their products. Honestly, they have a good range of products and I feel like it's a good price point. We do have access to a Walmart here. We just haven't really been enjoying it. I don't know if it's the area, but I don't like going in. So I'm not going to go in anymore. We're going to Giant. We went to Giant and then I'll have a meal plan. So I think this is really how I'm going to start structuring things, grocery hauls, prepper hauls, and little fall day in the lives, winter, and whatever comes up. So if you're excited for that, definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I want to thank each and every one of you for being so supportive and just so patient while we figure out everything that's going on here. So I'm going to get you turned around to show you what I got. I'm excited. I got some of my old staples, so not, the healthiest. We are definitely an 80-20 household. We try and eat clean. We try and look at those ingredients, but we also eat intuitively. So things that make us feel good and, keep us moving. We are a family of 5. We have 3 kids that we just love to keep healthy. I mean, who doesn't? So it's a little tricky, but we are teaching them balance. So I'm going to get you turned around without further ado. Okay, starting over here, we have some Bell & Evans organic chicken breast air chilled. This was, $13.99. I'm going to make a poblano corn chowder with this, and I'm going to do maybe some sort of sourdough crusty bread with it, but I'd really like to try some pretzel rolls, so I might do that as well. We got the Nature's Promise, and I specifically got this because I want to ask all of your opinions. This says grass-fed. Usually I look for grass-fed, grass-finished, and if it doesn't say grass-finished, then there's some problems. So let me know the scoop on Nature's Promise if you know anything about their practices, and if it's truly grass-fed, grass-finished, and it's just not labeled like that, or the latter, which is where I'm leaning, but we'll see. We have some Kerrygold Irish butter. My husband got some donuts. We have some Nature's Own whole wheat bread. I don't know. You know how I feel about some of these products. So like I said, 80-20, maybe even 70-30 this week because we did bring my husband. For the whole family, we have some Swiss Villa raw milk. You can just buy that in the store here in Pennsylvania, which is nice. And then, we have some friends that have a raw dairy, so we make it out there when we can. And there's like so many different places that we can get raw milk, but we're going to try the Swiss Villa. And then we got the Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They were on sale for $1, so of course I got 2. I stocked up. We have the Good Culture cottage cheese. I don't like the low fat. I like the full fat, but that's okay. That's all they had. And then we did get a whole milk one as well. I love cottage cheese. Great form of protein, and Good Culture has a great product. Very, very clean. Over here, we got some seafood salad. This is just nostalgic. My dad used to get this all the time, and I wanted to share it with him. So I, grabbed it. Some sugar cookies, apparently. I'm just seeing that now. And then for my sweet tooth, the Emmy's Organics coconut cookies. They're super yummy, and my little Millie really loves those as well. We have some raw cheddar cheese, A2 from Swiss Villa. Yeah, from Swiss Villa as well. This is a little pricey, $6.99 for the block, but we're just not like too hard into a lot of cheese on our dishes, so this will last us just fine. This is going to try and be for the week, or maybe 2 if we could stretch it. We'll see about that though. We have bananas, a staple. We have a tomato. I did get the Colby Jack Monterey cheese slices. I did not see a good variety when it came to like organic dairy products, so we did end up going to another grocery store for the Swiss Villa. We have some organic Bartlett pears. I was going to say pearls. And then we do have some free-range fresh brown eggs, organic. And you know, there are many places around here, but I think I told you in the last video I'm having issues with a card that I have, so we'll have to figure out cash and how to get to the Amish markets and try and get some good eggs. And then I do have some organic blackberries and organic raspberries. I got this, I don't know, Southwest Chipotle Crunch Kit. I thought that was going to be tasty, pesticide free, so that was nice, but I needed something easy and this was on sale. We have some broccoli here as well as some avocados. We have light kidney beans and black beans. We have some cranberries. I'm going to can some cranberry juice. And then we have some carrots. And my husband did get these Utz chips. He was intrigued because they're made with lard, but it has the TBHQ and the BHT in it. So if you look into that, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not well versed, but it was interesting to find them in lard because you usually see a seed oil in there. So we shall see. I think this is going to be good, and I'm going to get you turned around and show you what's happening for the meal plan. Okay, friends, it's quite a bit later. I don't know if you are mentally prepared for this, but I got my hands on some cookbooks here, and my aunt actually co-owns this antique store, or her family does, and yeah, she saved me this, the Pennsylvania Dutch Cookbook, Fine Old Recipes. So I saw the date in here. Let me just see. Apologize for the bad lighting, but I mean, it starts off with song, so obviously it's going to be good. Where is it? More songs over here. Reading, PA, copyright 1936. So I'm really excited. I already went through this, and I kind of want to do do you know the movie where she cooks through the Julia Child's cookbook? I think it's Julia and Julia. I could be wrong, but most of you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I want to do that. I want to cook through here. Whenever I have an old Amish or Pennsylvania Dutch cookbook, I like to play cookbook roulette and just kind of flip through and figure out what we can cook. And normally I don't go out and buy these ingredients because most of these things we randomly have on the shelf here in Pennsylvania. And if I don't have it, a neighbor will have it or a family member will have it. But the heck's, come on, you can't beat it. Meals served country style. I'm not going to read everything to you here, but it's pretty incredible. They do have the index in there, which is nice. And a lot of these cookbooks I am noticing, because in the Grange cookbook, which I typically cook from, if you're new here, the Pennsylvania State Grange cookbook, I noticed a few things, but these earlier cookbooks have methods of preservation, and I love that. And it's just a standard step-by-step recipe. I absolutely think I was born in the wrong time period, but nowadays you're looking on Pinterest, and I love having that information at my fingertips, but you have to scroll through a person's life story to find these recipes. And I know a lot of them are coveted, and of course there's a reason for that, but sometimes I need the information right here, and I just need it well thought out and a paragraph. That's all you have me for. So this is called Boy's Legs, Buva Schenkel. I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, so don't yell at me, but just basic stewing beef, potatoes, butter, onion, parsley, flour, baking powder, shortening, so just like lard, basically, stale bread. I mean, I usually have things like this on hand. So cookbook roulette, I just do this, and then I close my eyes and I point to one. So, oh, perfect. Scallops, sweet potatoes, and apples. So sweet potatoes, brown sugar, apples, salt, mace. And some things on here, I will say, I have had to consult family members about, what is this? So hutzla, or egg bread. I make egg in the hole all the time, but this is kind of different. I think this is more like a French toast, but without the sweet element. So ham and bacon omelet. I love that it has some of these in here. Like the pronunciation has this randomness in here. Not saying everything is correct politically, but I don't know. I'm like a sucker for these types of items. My entire new house will be filled with antiques because hopefully we're trying to buy our forever home, so it'd be nice to just have something in there. Berks County potato dumplings, that sounds amazing. There's spuds in it. That's for me. Love it all. So yeah, basically this is the meal plan this week. We will do a little bit of roulette. Breakfast for us is typical. It is like 3 proteins and maybe some sourdough toast. So I do cottage cheese, I do duck eggs, and I try and find a meat. If I don't do that, I usually, I don't know, double up on an egg or something like that and go from there. But I will say we have been just really into the healthy fats lately. So avocados and all that yummy stuff. I wanted to show you these though. Amish cookbook, specialties of Lancaster County, soft pretzels and funnel cakes. Love it. Sorry, I'm too excited to just have this organized. You know me, and most of you can tolerate it. So if you're new, apologies. Green beans and cheese bake, totally up my alley. Spaghetti dinner. This is what I'm talking about. There's not really like any ingredients. It's just take canned hamburger, cook liquid until it's taken out, add 1 can of pizza sauce, simmer longer, meanwhile cook more spaghetti in boiling salted water, put the meat sauce and spaghetti together before serving. Pretty simple. Onion squares, I remember this as a kid. Slice onions, yep, biscuit mix, sour cream, eggs beaten, all these different kinds of things. Shoe fly pie, a lot of people ask what that is. Molasses, brown sugar, flour, brown sugar, 3 eggs, hot water, and lard. You can usually go to an Amish stand and grab one of those, and they're just like an honor system, so you just give them cash essentially. Millionaire pie, I never liked that growing up. I'm not a fan of like the pineapple and marshmallow. Speak of which, 12-cup salad, Cool Whip, sour cream, pineapples, oranges, coconut, and miniature marshmallows. That's exactly what I was talking about, so that's funny. And Watergate salad's like essentially the same thing, but you just add pudding into the mix, which I don't know. I can't do it. I know a lot of you love that kind of stuff. 3-bean salad, love it. Beef vegetable soup, corn soup. I don't know. You get the gist. There's all different kinds of cookbooks like this, and I think, yeah, this is $3.95. So I'm like stockpiling these right now because I love cookbooks like this. You could probably find this online for sure, but I just like having the physical copy. I just take this to like homeschool meetups and just read it while the kids are playing. It's fun. Yeah, but just shows you some cook times. I know I'm rambling, but I'm just too excited about this. Oh, wow. Okay, so these are a little more in-depth. Marclos balls, take marrow from uncooked beef, soup bones. Wow, soups and chowders. I'm a sucker for soup season. Ugh, that's funny. The same thing. Let me know if you've had this. It seems to be popular. Potato balls, parsley pies. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely Pennsylvania Dutch. That one was a little more Amish. Yeah, bouillon you can make in here. Roast chicken, stewed or steamed chicken, fish and oysters. Wow, salmon loaf. Yeah, we used to have that. Love it. I am Pennsylvania Dutch if you didn't know. So this isn't just like some random thing that I'm pulling out here, but molasses gingerbread, hot milk sponge cake. So yeah, maybe we'll do a few desserts. Let me know if you want to see some meals from these Dutch cookbooks. I always feel like it's a time saver. It's definitely a money saver, and it's basic ingredients that you could keep shelf stable in the event of an emergency. So I love that. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on all this. I know it's not much of a meal plan, but you get it. We're just doing the basics, and we're going to cook what we have on hand. And please always remember to use those leftovers and make them into something fun. I love the use of leftovers. I also want to do a video on that, some like leftover makeovers. So let me know if you want to see that too. So if you're new, I always like to throw in a recipe or two when I get the chance. So if you have any questions on measurements, just let me know in the comments and I will answer you. We are making a pasta bake of sorts. So I have a bell pepper and onion in there. I have this grass-fed ground beef from Walmart, and I'm just realizing that also just says grass-fed. So I don't know. I put that in there and I'm seasoning with Redmond's Real. And then I am putting some fresh garlic in there as well. We love garlic, especially fresh garlic. And I had a great reminder to plant your garlic last week in PA. So if you're in PA, probably get on that because I'm a little late to the game, but we shall be fine. We got a little bit of heat this week. I'm going to fry that up and then I'm getting everything ready. I have some cooked pasta. I have the meat. I have this marinara sauce. And then I just have I have ricotta cheese in there. I have salt and pepper, garlic again, and then I just have some raw cheese that I shredded up. And I didn't have a large enough dish, so I divided into 2 pie dishes. So essentially all you're going to do is put the noodles on there, then the meat, then the sauce, and then spread out your cheesy mixture. And then I just put a little bit of beef broth in the sauce jar and shook it up and then put that on top so the noodles don't get too crispy. But fun fact, I actually like kind of crispy noodles. If that sounds strange, I'm sorry, but my family doesn't, so that is why I put the broth on top. We devoured one and then had enough to take some family some lunch the next day, which I love doing. I'm so excited that I have people to take food to again. So yes, thank you so much for being here. I hope you got some inspiration to shop on the cheap and cook on the cheap and use those leftovers as a makeover. So try and plan for that and see what you're going to do. I have a little one here. I'm going to grab something to eat and I will catch you on the next one. Stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye y'all.